know I'm the kid, I'm a soul, don't forget. I'ma blow up with it, got my flow so fitted. Here we go, just beginning, yeah, I throw every inning. Got my flow so legit, all I know is my shit. Here I go, they can whip, post alone in this bitch. Rock star making hits, got guitar in this shit. Leaving scars cause we lit, all these bars that I spit, chip. Let's go, let's go.
WWA Nation! Oh, welcome everyone, boys and girls, children of all ages! My name is Evan, and we are 7 days away from the mini pay-per-view Clash of the Champions. It's trade deadline day in Denver. With a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, ladies and gentlemen, he is one of the newcomers of the WWA with a record of 2 wins and no losses. This is the Generation AR Legend. Before we go any further, here, AR Legend to his feet, swam now for, oh, he just dove head first. Oh, for the love of God. Did you just see Schwam go face first on the canvas? And AR Legend with the triangle, look at him bridge up. The way he's bridging up, Schwam had no choice but the tap. What a matchup. And Kaz, this was 2 weeks ago on his debut, and then goes to WWA Live and defeats Chris Adams. I mean, this man has so much potential.
I mean, just taking out Schwam on your debut match, that's enough to put you in the limelight. But yeah, just the talent that he possesses in the ring that he showed off from day one has not stopped. I'm excited to see more.
Unfortunately, Schwam's still kind of recuperating from everything. I mean, did you see the way he fell right on his skull, Kaz?
I did indeed. He's got to get it together. I mean, there are those gummies available. Get him right back perked up.
And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, he is a former WWA Cruiserweight Champion. Welcome to hell, Denver. This is Hanzo Hasashi. Hanzo Hasashi repping a new look here, Kaz. Kind of more of a, I don't know. He definitely go back to that old school. Oh, I like the scorpion on the back.
Definitely kind of a, you know, we saw a rather dark side of Hanzo with those promos when he first came in. It kind of feels like a callback to those times where he just not caring about the limelight, more like he cares about which way his career is headed.
Hanzo's been the guy too. He's made it very, very known about his feelings. Almost you could see it on his sleeve, some would say. And Hanzo's been made clear he feels like he deserves to be in the big names alongside Nino, Sue, Chad, Giovanni, and others. And while I believe that to be true, I still think he needs time to show us a little bit more, Kaz. Let's say you.
I don't know, man. This kid has shown his ruthlessness time after time.
Speaking of ruthlessness, there is AR Legend with a counter to a kick to the midsection, and now just teeing off a bicycle kick.
Now, is this is one of the qualifier matches for the ladder, yeah?
This is
briefcase.
Yes, but before we go any further here at the North Pole, do you have the audio feed right now, Mr. Kaz?
I do have the audio feed.
You do have the audio feed. WWA Nation, do you guys have the audio feed? Is it too loud, too quiet? Let me know before we go any further into our journeys right here. I have a magical button, kind of like Adam Sandler did. Kind of push pause, and you can make things pause.
Since we're doing this a little bit real time, yeah, it is a little bit louder. The crowd seems a bit more amped up than normal.
Good to know.
Oh, God, that straight punch right to Hanzo's nose.
And meanwhile, he's going to throw to the rope. But what I was talking about, though, with Hanzo, Hasashi countered the knee. Excellent timing there. I still think Hanzo, you know, he needs a little bit more time. He needs some maybe... Oh, man, I hate that I'm even saying this, but is Hanzo somebody who you trade, Kaz? I mean, I know you're a Havoc guy, but you're still a WWA fan through and through. What do you think? Do you think the grass is greener on the blue and silver for Hanzo Hasashi?
Uh-oh. Give me 1 second. I want to see this.
Hanzo Hasashi calling the rookie up to his feet, AR Legend, but he changes his mind. I don't know if that's a good decision here.
Maybe he saw that AR was a little too conscious. But,
Sunset flip, power bomb to the outside.
In all honesty, Havoc may be a good fit for Hanzo. You know, you're a little bit strapped for talent over on Havoc. Not to say that there's not great people over there. There's just not a lot of people with a lot of drive. And if there's one thing that Hanzo has, it is drive.
And I think a part of it, too, when you're talking about does Havoc have people with drive, and that comes down to Michelangelo's booking portion here. Now, we're going to have both of them later on in the show. We're going to have the new GM appear right now as Hanzo with an, oh my God, an elbow. That was high on the chest area. Referee going to go for the cover. It's the 2. Only a 2, but when you book those young stars, you don't know what their potential is going to be, what their work ethic is going to be, and sometimes, in Michelangelo's case, it can bite you in the ass.
Definitely, it really all depends on, you know, you got to put a lot of trust into what stars you're getting. You got to be able to pick out that potential early on if you're going to start picking newcomers like first, second, or third in the draft. It seemed to have paid off a bit for, you know, I forget what her name was outside of Miss Serena.
We had Miss Shelby.
Miss Shelby. It seemed to work out for Miss Shelby at the start of season 3. However, not so much for Michelangelo in season 4.
For those that are just tuning in here to the #1 E-Federation on Twitch, I mean, you just sit back, eat your popcorn, because you are going to get a history lesson from throughout this duration of the stream here. But you are right, though, earlier to mention, I was kind of sidetracked there. Yes, for Breakout, this is the final eliminator matchup. And over on Havoc, since you are following with me, Kaz, it is going to be Shane Morgan taking on Kirby. And, man, there is a lot going on Kirby mentally right now.
Yes, indeed. But you got to think about what's going on through the mind of Shane Morgan. Probably the biggest opportunity he's ever had.
Yeah.
And what stands in his way is the former Havoc heavyweight champion.
And you know what I find funny about that, too? Shane Morgan's momentum, it's almost like he needed someone to compete with him. He needed that Joker to a Batman. And I'm not saying this person's a Joker by any means. I'm saying everyone needs their counterpart to drive to be better. And I chalk that up to Lethal Wire. I honestly do for Shane Morgan. Oh my God! Whoa! Whoa! Meanwhile, springboard knee connects to AR Legend.
Hanzo really showing the rookie what for.
And now going to go for the cover here. AR Legend is down. 1 count, Kaz. Unbelievable. Big to the midsection, doubles over Hanzo Hasashi here. AR Legend now. Flipped over and just had a taste of the knee was Hanzo with the 2.
Rolling knee strike knocked him silly, but not enough.
AR Legend looking to put him away here. Nobody home. Hanzo with the counter. Swing and a miss. Meanwhile, right jab up in the air. Both men trying to get this upper hand, but it means so much for the first ever golden buy-in briefcase right now, Kaz.
It does indeed. You know, the last 2 spots.
Welcome to hell!
Oh.
AR Legend was not taking a trip down under just yet, and Hanzo gets met with a stiff knee, but Hanzo again, it's like the longer this match is going, he just keeps bringing the fight.
We got to give it to AR Legend, though, being able to keep up with Hanzo like this.
Oh, no, you were absolutely right. Take nothing away from this rookie here. Hanzo perhaps going to try it again. Welcome to hell, rookie! Hanzo connects! But it's, oh my God, AR's foot was on the rope. Oh, Jesus.
You know, one thing I noticed, and you don't quite see it in the entrance, but AR Legend's a rather big guy. He's rather tall, rather built. You don't really notice it with his jacket on coming down the ramp, but the man's a lot taller than most of the other competitors that we have.
You know what's funny? It's that underlying strength and size that people don't get. Someone who I think that is of the same size and build as Hulk Hogan, but no one ever talks about, is Billy Gunn. No one looks at Billy Gunn, and earlier, not now, no one looked at Billy Gunn and was like, man, oh, what a knee again by Hanzo Hasashi. And I can chalk that up to AR Legend. He's just got that underlying strength and size that I don't know if people underestimate or they just don't expect till you're face to face with them. For the love of
God. You don't really see it until you see it in the ring camera, but God, that knee.
That's gonna do it right there. Hanzo Hasashi is going to Atlanta, Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, this is Hanzo Hasashi! Listen, you take nothing away from AR Legend's drive. He was trying, but Hanzo was just determined to get to the Clash of Champions pay-per-view next Sunday, Kaz.
I can't think of any more of a fantastic addition to that ladder match than this man right here.
And oh my Kaz.
Uh-oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the first trade alert right now. We are going to play the footage of the trade right now. And just more importantly, without each trade, they are individually clipped for, shout out to PP Production, and given to the general manager. So again, if you don't have time to watch the VOD, for whatever reason, but you want to see the trades, first off, it is exclusively in the ! Discord in the chat, and also in the channel. It is in the locker room. After each trade, the GMs will post the trade video in there for you. So trade number 1 about to drop. But right now, in my books here, Kaz, we have Hanzo Hasashi, we have the Unknown, Lethal Wire, Giovanni Romano, Suku, who I still cannot believe beat Chad last week. And then you have the winner of Kirby versus Shane Morgan on Havoc. You want to talk about a stacked ladder match for the golden buy-in briefcase, man.
You're telling me. And yeah, not only to mention the two that we've got coming later between Shane Morgan and Kirby, it's about to, that match is going to be wild.
I mean,
absolutely wild.
Either one of those two are tough as they come. Winter Gray, welcome on in. Also, Andre Demand, welcome on in. You've been here before, buddy. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Sunday today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. But without any further ado, Kaz, we're going to sit back, relax, and then watch the first trade for Breakout and who's leaving the red and yellow to go to Havoc. Anthony, play the footage. Anthony for the Ladies and gentlemen, the Unknown is coming over to Breakout, and Suku is going back home to Havoc. Kaz. Ooh. If someone with the momentum right now, like the Unknown has been having, that's a big, I don't know that, you know, sometimes the grass is greener on the other side here, but that's big for the unknown, in my opinion.
You know, one thing that we always have to watch with the unknown is who is on the other side to kind of poke and prod at him. He does have Giovanni on Breakout with him, but then you have to figure the other person that kind of pushes his buttons in chat. It's a bit of a touchy situation. Could be good or could be bad. It only time will tell.
And you want to talk about right here, though, as we go ahead and swap this one over. Time will tell indeed. And by the way, check out the new look of the unknown, too. He got tatted up. He's ready to go to. He's ready for the clash, Kaz. God damn. But right here is who I wanted to talk about, this guy. And I say this to say is he's going back to Havoc because, you know, again, I don't know what the trade is. We're going to bring on Mr. Perp and Michelangelo Coop later on today. But I will say this, though, Kaz, for I think Sue has some unfinished business. And you know I say that is because this man who is going for the Havoc Heavyweight Championship, main eventing our pay-per-view, is Sub-Zero Ronin. And we know what happened at WorldZY Mania 3, Kaz.
Yes, indeed. There is some unfinished business there. But, you know, if you're OG or if you're Ronin, you're looking at this and thinking, you know, you're kind of shivering a bit. Unknown is one thing. But having Suku come back over to your brand, it's a whole nother.
And I mean, too, you look at it as well. I mean, you got Lethal Wire over there at Havoc too. I mean, those two used to kind of train together. Maybe they can form something, an alliance. I mean, I know tags are cross branded, but still, I mean, solid pick from round.
Introducing first. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a Season 1 veteran of the WWA. This is the Pause Champion, Trzzey.
No, Trzzey always in the gym, staying jacked. This man is not someone. Nope.
I thought he was
looking. Yeah.
Was he looking at me?
I don't know, man. Was he looking at you?
I thought he was looking at you. I mean, you have a grayish beard, white beard.
No, I'm up here in the North Pole, man. You're the only one over there.
What? Santa, is that you over here?
No.
Nonetheless, I mean, Trzzey, talk about Season 1 run. I mean, he started off with the Mafia, then went to the Team Power Bombers with Spesh. But he's never really had a solo run of his own. Finally been able to break out, but it only took 4 seasons, for the love of God.
You think you know?
And his opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, he is one of the newcomers of the WWA. This is Gamer Domain.
When you look at him right now, just in this moment, you don't think of someone who's got that technical prowess. But I like that he doesn't have the presence, because when he's in the ring, Kaz, you're about to witness something special.
You know, I got to tell you, first impressions, this guy kind of looks like he works at Geek Squad.
I've seen him at my GameStop before.
Yeah, you can see him at the local GameStop. Maybe playing some board games down at the local store.
Wait, did I pick up my pre-order of Pokemon Blue from you? I don't know. Maybe
Blue?
Not. Yeah, they told me it was blue, right?
Well, you see, the blue is a Japanese-only exclusive version that was never here in the States.
He's called the #1 nerd for a reason. Maybe I got the hookup. Meanwhile, right now, Trzzey looking to take flight here on the rookie Gamer Domain. Out of curiosity, what was the Pokemon on that blue? On that blue, you know what I'm talking about?
The SP, the Game Boy.
Yeah, like, so obviously, you know, some of the Pokemon yellow have like Pikachu and some other ones. What was the blue one? Mine has... Really?
You're at Blastoise?
It wasn't Diglett.
No. Diglett is brown. Return that. Did you get a copy with a Diglett on it?
Gamer Domain in a collar elbow tie-up right now. And look at the strength right now. Gut-wrench suplex.
Oh.
And now here we're going to go to an inverted suplex. I mean, Gamer Domain, #1 nerd, but man, he's got some underlying strength. Taking it to Trzzey, but a quick 1 count.
Yes, indeed he does. He's showing off his technicality here.
He is indeed, and meanwhile, we've got Gamer Domain going to an apron back body drop. Dear God. And followed by a kick to the face right now. Still to come later on, the rivalry that just keeps on giving. It's like Thanksgiving turkey, man. It is Fails versus Slade round 100. I'm looking forward to it, man. And apparently we're getting a new-looking Slade, the real Jon Slade, in my opinion, or what I've been told, anyways, Kaz.
I mean, I got a good look at him in the locker room, man. He burnt that book. He burned his own book and then was making some comments toward the CEO. It looked pretty reasonable. Nothing crazy man. Like we've seen from Slade in the past. It's interesting to say the least. Whoa!
And it's funny too because, you know, as much of a Looney Tune as Slade can be, I mean, he can cut a good promo. He knows how to talk, Kaz.
And you know, in that promo, he said something that rings true. If you don't think, and I'm in quotes, if you don't think I have potential, then you're full of
hot caca.
And he's not wrong. He's always had the potential. It's just a matter of grabbing it at the right time and showing the right people.
And I think that's what it comes down to. And we're going to talk about him a little more later on. 2.5 after the Snake Eyes. And I've been watching Gamer Domain right now, and I even saw him last week. There may have been some amateur wrestling ability that I have, an amateur wrestling background that he's not described because he's been putting on a wrestling clinic to Trzzey here.
Yes, indeed he has.
My God, though, Trzzey. What in the world? Trzzey for the win! God connects! Oh, my!
I don't think I've ever seen Trzzey go off the top rope like that.
Oh my! One more time from a different angle here. Look at the hang time from Trzzey.
Trzzey really showing us a different side of him.
Jesus, I mean, everybody trying to up their game right now. And with the final hours of trade deadline day, I mean, Michelangelo, he is repping blue. Good Lord.
You know, something that just popped into my mind.
Yeah.
We've got quite a few amateur wrestlers on the roster now, if you think about it.
Oh, I know, and it's lovely. It's...
Whoa! What in the world?
Mary! Oh!
Trzzey kicked out!
Oh!
What in the world was that? Stunner!
Gamer Domain 2! What?
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, this is Gamer Domain.
Please tell me you got that on the replay, Anthony, please.
I don't know if that was a Hadouken or what happened in Street Fighter in the arcade. Gamer Domain picked it up.
Oh man, that was just, it was just a double uppercut.
Holy.
Like a double swinging uppercut. I don't.
Right here, bam! Oh, for the love of God.
It just knocked Trzzey at least 3 feet up in the air.
He looked like at one point he was floating on the way down. It was... Gamer Domain, you better watch out, Breakout. Holy hell.
What in the world is this, dude?
I can promise you...
The following contest is set for one fall. With a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a Season 1 veteran of the WWA. This is the Human Sacrifice. Fails.
You know, one thing I did want to ask you about, as Jonathan Slade kind of turns a whole new rope away from the cult, and maybe Fails ends up going his own way too, do you think we could see the final chapter in this Fails and Slade rivalry here tonight?
I said that 2 matches ago. Now listen, you know, as Fails is making his slow descent to the ring, I said this when I first saw Slade with the, you know, the dark black hair slicked back, you know, I said Fails reminded me in his technical prowess of Dolph Ziggler. The way he moved, the way he wasn't getting the wins he's wanted, but he was still just making memories. But right now, it's just, here we go.
And his opponents. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jonathan Slade.
Oh, that got me. That got me.
From what I understand, it's one, not a thousand.
There is only one Jon Slade, whether you love him or you can't stand the guy. There will never be another Jon Slade.
Than any other person in the locker room, there will never be another Jon Slade.
Nope. All right, here, let's get it on right now. Jon Slade Fails. Showtime. But yeah, no, I mean, he's had that technical prowess double leg takedown right out of the gate. Oh my.
Arm strikes right from the top.
Gotta give it to him there. It's looking real clean thus far. And now here we go, just raining down the shots repeatedly. And now slips through there, Fails onto Jon Slade. I mean, yeah, his technical prowess is there. He never really found himself until someone told him, hey, just for the love of God, be you. And now again, it's the boy who cried wolf. At what time are you actually going to believe the guy? And hopefully this is a start in the right direction, Kaz. And all we can do is wait.
All we can do is hope. That's all we've ever wanted from Slade is to hope and pray that he finds something that works. But, you know, for a lot of people, what works is just being themselves.
Stone Cold Steve Austin sucked as the ringmaster. Stone Cold Steve Austin became the #1 wrestler, arguably even today, because he was himself amped up to an 11. Being yourself works.
I mean, you could go down the list of people who are just themselves but turned up to 10.
Yeah.
You know, and that list includes some of the greats from Hulk Hogan to John Cena. To
My God,
Randy Orton.
fails! Oh, no love lost there.
Looked like Fails was backing up to maybe do some springboard action.
Jon Slade was acting like he was in a lot of pain right there. And make no mistake about it, though. I mean, these two, it's crazy because they're both similar. I mean, Fails was once, you know, he was once the flying goat in the early days of WWA. LTX Domas, welcome to the nation, my friend. Make sure you get a link to the Discord down below, and welcome to the #1 E Federation on Twitch, the WWA Triangle Choke. Locked in here. Fails was the flying goat. He was the human highlight reel, the human sacrifice. Like Slade, Hollywood Slade, Alex Hayes, the cultist Slade. And now here we go, just himself. These two, they're not different.
They're not, you know, they constantly try to reinvent themselves but never find the thing that works. Maybe now these two can finally put it to rest. Figure out who's the best, go on your own ways.
Figure it out. I mean, your paths can cross, Jesus. Maybe one day down the road, but right now it's time to end this and move on.
Fails right there, just got a wound cut open.
I mean, I noticed the open wound of Fails right now, and I'd usually be a little more sensitive, but Fails usually kind of turns things up every time he gets an open wound. But I gotta say, man, kind of the tactic style that Jon Slade is presenting here tonight in Denver, Colorado. I gotta give it to him. It's looking a little impressive. 1 count.
Oh.
Fails now. A little bit of showboating and a standing coup de grace, kick to the chest. And again, just teeing off on Slade.
Leg caught there. Dragon screw.
And now, oh God, stop right into the back of the arm. Meanwhile, here comes Jon Slade looking to take flight. Fails is trying to roll away. Diving headbutt right into the kidney.
Mess.
Oh my God, look at Fails' eye. That blood is all the way in his right eye, Kaz.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Slade setting it up.
Slade going for it right here. Up. Fails with a counter. Fails 3 jabs, breaks free, and a counter now hits a spear, though.
Goodness.
Beautiful transition to a spear. Fails with the 2. Man.
It's a little interested to see what Slade was going for there. That power bomb.
Oh my, oh, Slade! His head bounced like a basketball with the tombstone. Fails. Can finally close this chapter.
Ladies and gentlemen, from this contest, this is Fails.
You know, brothers fight, it's part of it, but really who won in the end, Kaz?
I don't think either of them did.
It's time that, you got it out of your system. Let's move on, right?
The question is can Slade let go like he needs to from this rival?
He burnt the book, he burnt the Hollywood sign. Let's see if he can find new pastures here in his own ways.
What's next for Fails?
What's next for Fails? What's next for the WWA breakout regime as well as Havoc? Trade alert number 2. I'm not going to make you wait any longer here, WWA Nation. Anthony, roll the tape. Who is coming over to breakout? Shane Morgan and Michelangelo gets the Queen Supreme in return.
That's an interesting trade to say the least.
Can I have Mr. Purple? Mac is your daddy. Welcome on in. Mr. Purple, if you are in the building, we need you head on over here to the announcer room. We'll get you set up here with the headset. Introduce yourself. Shane Morgan coming on in here. I mean,
Tell you, Shane is an up and comer coming over to Breakout is probably going to do him some wonders, especially with the talent around him. But now with the field kind of clearing out on both ends, you got to think that it's going to make a straight shot for Shane Morgan to head straight for Nino.
no, you're right. I mean, you're absolutely right. Look at what Shane Morgan is doing. But my own selfish greed is a little let down because there's few who I could watch fight all day long, and it could still happen. I mean, in an IC title scene, man, I could watch Lethal Wire and Shane Morgan go toe-to-toe for days, Kaz.
Yes, indeed.
I am a little bummed out that I don't get to see it on Havoc weekly. I mean, it's not like they're fighting weekly anyways, but you know what I mean. Like, it is a little unfortunate, but I mean, you're looking at the names over here. Well, Unknown and him can go toe-to-toe again. You're looking at Garthy. God damn, man, that would be a great match. Shane Morgan and Garthy. Nino, as you mentioned, some good names, man. But Giovanni going back to Havoc. It's, man, speaking of Nino, those two had their fun over in Havoc for a little bit.
Yes, indeed, they did. But I think the big question is coming from, Gio's promo in the locker room. He has that ticket to go to whichever brand he wants, and he kind of put a threat out to the GMs that he was going to end up on whatever brand he wanted to anyways. So using him as a trade is a bit touchy.
It's almost and it's funny because this is, arguably this could be an almost a cancel out here, Kaz. When you really think about it, we're going to get more insight here. Giving up a bigger player in Giovanni Romano is something questionable, and it's all. I don't know how I want to end this here. Shane Morgan for Giovanni Romano is a great trade on both ends, but in my opinion, I think Havoc got the bigger end of the deal for this trade.
It really depends. You've also got to think about Giovanni trying to dip his toes back into the management position, and one of his managed talents is Lethal Wire.
Yeah.
Over on the Havoc brand.
No, you were right there. I mean, goddamn, Lethal Wire and Romano. But man, you talking about two people who love to talk the talk a lot. Man, can you imagine just having runs with OG and Gio, Ronin and Gio? I mean, good Lord. And the way that Gio talks, and just, again, man, if you get in a time machine and bring someone with you, Giovanni having some muscle with Evil Dead, god damn, man. Family would have been unstoppable.
Yes, indeed. If you can control Evil Dead, if Evil Dead's someone who you can control.
Yeah, I mean. Anyways, though, Mr. Purple getting ready to get set up here, and then we are going to get started. I'm actually going to bring you on over here, Kaz, if that is all right.
Oh, yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay, let's get this going here. We will call in the breakout GM for the first time here in WWA history. For season 4, that is. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring him on in. Kaz is here. Mr. Perp, are you here?
Yes, I am here.
You are here. Good. We got you loud and clear. Kaz, do I got you?
You know what? I thought this was a different Mr. Perp. Hello, it's nice to meet you.
Did I say it wrong?
Nice to meet you too, Kaz.
No, I know another Mr. Perp. It's okay.
I got it. Mr. Purple. First off, love the name, my friend. It makes me chuckle on the inside every time. Very clever of you. But welcome on in. This is your first, if not really your second week total. This is your first breakout card booking, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct.
That's correct. Well, welcome on into officially the hot seat, my friend, managing the show. And you talking about Kaz, we're gonna pick his brain here real quick before we get on to our next matchup here.
I've heard the whispers. The voices that call to me. Well, here I am. Some of you know my name. For those of you who don't, allow me to enlighten you. To some, I am seen as a savior. Others, they see me as the harbinger of their downfall. The reality is, they're all the same to me. Whether you love me or you loathe me, I honestly couldn't give a shit. The only things that interest me are those who get in my way. So let this be an early warning to all of you. My name is Marcus Cain. So you better step aside or get stepped on. The mark of Cain has fallen upon the WWA, and all will face their final judgment.
The following contest is set for Woodfall! With a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first. Ladies and gentlemen, he is one of the newcomers of the WWA. This is his debut matchup, Marcus Cain.
And while this rookie makes his way down to the ring, a quick conversation that I think is funny. I mean, when PP Productions came on as Season 3, there has been a lot of promos. There is 2 times in PP Productions' life that they pulled me aside to talk to me. One was Giovanni Romano in the church. Impressive, right? But I got pulled away this morning because Papa Paws, who all he does is play Minecraft Dungeons in his basement. It's insane, weird. But he just kept talking about how good this promo of Marcus Cain was. He couldn't stop playing it, Kaz.
I mean, do you blame him?
Not one bit.
Kind of a promo like this since BDJ, and it's refreshing. You even want to see stuff like this again, and just the intimidation factor that Marcus Cain brings. He's not a physically intimidating guy, but those eyes pierce right through you.
I wouldn't say it's a breath of fresh air with the promo. I think it's the impression. And the impression this rookie had sent shockwaves to the WWA.
And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, he is a Season 1 veteran of the WWA. He is a multi-time ZY Cruiserweight Champion, former Tag Team Champion, the Prince of the Sky, Prince Yokai.
You know, I am a little bit worried for Marcus Cain. His first match having to go up against one of the better talents of the WWA in Yokai Prince.
TJ Too Saucy, welcome on in to the nation, my friend. Make sure you get a link to the Discord down below. And welcome to the #1 E-Federation on Twitch, the WWA. No, you're absolutely right, too. I mean, you're talking about someone with speed, but it looks like they're in the same stature and size right now. Oh, swing and a miss.
Both sides.
You know, Prince Yokai is Season 1 veteran of the WWA, make no mistake about it, but I've been told that Marcus Cain has had some pro wrestling experience too, Kaz.
It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, we saw,
Sets him up. Double. Oh my God, what a backbreaker.
One thing that we did notice in the promo package there, I'm not sure what E-Federation it was from, but it looked like just a twisting lariat, sending a guy twice his size over
It's like
back.
a ripcord lariat that I think just took that guy's head off.
And that dude was massive. Did you see him?
Yeah, I mean, you know what's funny? Bruce Lee was, 100 pounds soaking wet, but from 1 inch can send you back 6 feet. This could be Marcus Cain.
Exactly. He sets it up. Beautiful moves.
The athleticism clearly is there. And I just wonder if Prince Yokai is going to be the first victim of the mark of Cain. So he's just picking apart the king of the sky.
You know, we could talk about promos.
Spring
all
toe.
day long.
Oh!
And how much we love him. The question is that can Marcus Cain walk the walk? He may be impressive in the ring.
Oh.
Whoa!
Shooting star, nobody home as he slits the throat. I think Marcus Cain is ready to go home early. And you talk about a matchup just to get rid of Prince Yokai right now. No, you're right. I mean, there's great promos that we've seen and had. I mean, you talk about Mexkids promos. He and the CEO, what they've done with their magic. We saw Garthy imitate the CEO. We've seen Romano, BDJ, there's names, but you have to back it up at the end of the day, Kaz. And right now, Marcus Cain is doing it and then some.
He's backing it up, but can he be as ruthless as his promos ignite?
Right now, reverse layout DDT. And now he's not going for the people's elbow, but rather the people's moonsault connects.
I just love watching Prince Yokai every single time he's in the ring.
Oh. Shot right to the back, and now he's got an Anaconda Vice on Prince Yokai here. Or, I'm sorry, on Marcus Cain.
Oh, there's knees to the back of the head. Oh.
And you got to give credit to Mr. Purple too, because you know 9 times out of 10 the rookies go to the house show to see what they're capable of, kind of like an NXT. Kaz, Marcus Cain is debuting right now. It's Yokai looking to go in the sky, maybe a top rope hurricane rana, but he's looking to go for the distance. He took a little too much time to think about it, and Marcus Cain with a sit-out power bomb followed through with the, oh my God.
Twisting senton there.
Beautiful, and a blue thunder bomb to Prince Yokai. 1, 2, 3.
We almost had Yokai there. With that blue thunder bomb, are we going to see that chaotic lariat?
Mark of Cain, perhaps.
Whoa.
Could this be the mark of Cain? The cover, the 2. Oh!
Not quite there.
WWA Nation chanting fight forever. Marcus Cain. Man, he is calculated.
Elbow straight to the middle of the spine of Prince Yokai, but Yokai's fighting back.
Yokai's going off a springboard here. Again, immediately Marcus Cain gets up, sling blade, rolls through. Oh my God, shotgun drop kick right to the temple. And then this standing switch senton. It's beat. Oh my God. Oh my God, counter to Hurricane Rana. Springboard. Oh, this is insane. Who is this guy, Kaz?
Yeah, this dude's athleticism is over the top. Almost reminds you of
my
Nino
God.
in a sense.
Oh my God. Shout out to the breakout heavyweight champion. Marcus Cain making a statement.
Wrestling TV is.
Oh. I mean, I'm trying to commentate, but my fandom is starting to take over here.
Yeah, it's such a fun match to watch. I mean, I knew as soon as I saw these two it was going to be a fun match, but man.
Flip over from a Northern Lights. Oh my God. Just immediately to a deadlift suplex. And now, here we go. Athena's Fortune to Marcus Cain. Athena's Fortune.
That might be it for Marcus Cain there.
Marcus has seen stars. The 2.
Not enough stars, apparently.
But he hasn't tasted the wings of a prince just yet. But Prince Yokai, perhaps getting frustrated. He thought Athena's Fortune was going to be it, Kaz.
Took a little too long to set up there.
A little too long. And again, look at this. Just quick recovery time of Marcus Cain. And again, just working on the head and neck region time after time after time. The 2. Man.
Springboard leg jump again, but it's still not enough.
Marcus just stalking Prince Yokai here. Kneeling DDT. And now slow to his feet is Prince Yokai, middle rope Hurricane Rana. This is unbelievable athleticism.
Setting it up again.
Marka Cain. Oh my. A second time, Marcus Cain gets a win on his debut. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, this is Marcus Cain.
What do you
Marcus
say?
Cain already receiving some props on social media from our breakout heavyweight champion.
His debut, and he just came in, man.
For an impressive win over the Season 1 veteran in Prince Yokai.
The following contest is set for one fall. And this is the main event of Breakouts. Introducing first, he is a Season 1 veteran of the WWA. He is a multi-time heavyweight champion. This is the Beast of the Nation, Coop.
Oh my.
And his opponent from Birmingham, England. He's a Season 1 veteran of the WWA. This is Garthy.
Garthy looks pissed, Kaz.
You gotta have your 100% of your understanding. And Garthy looks ready.
Who is going to Atlanta, Georgia, 7 days from today, Kaz, to take on Michael Grid for the Intercontinental Championship.
He's ready to go.
And so are we, WWA Nation. Main event, a breakout. It's the Beast taking on Garthy. Let's get it on.
Well, Mr. Announcer, man, if I could ask you,
Absolutely.
could you give us a brief little history lesson on these two Season 1 veterans?
Season 1 veterans of the WWA. You talk about the chosen one, the man who was repping the Orlando Magic colors, and that singlet was Garthy. A triple threat that the CEO said you were going to be the guy to be something. He was CEO's guy and has had success. The Beast of the Nation, more like the Beast of the Corporation. These two in Season 2 alongside Siren Rivers, who is a retired athlete here in the WWA, and OG Quantum. These four made up the Corporation. And, you know, they've also had their falling out too when the Corporation was in shambles. And so it's funny to see that it is true. The Corp is for life, but, you know, right now it's not friendship. It's business time here, Kaz.
You know, you could say that this is a story of 3 Corp members indeed. Michael Grid continuously saying that he's always with the CEO. He's always coming to bat. He's always been a part of the corporation, but
And the
never
Beast right
as
there.
much as he is insulted by stealing the Intercontinental Championship from.
You know, it's funny too, because in Season 3 there were just very different people. Garthy did it for the people in the first half of Season 3. Coop actually went on with Giovanni Romano and the family, and he had some good success there, Kaz. And then Garthy, you know, he tried to step up to the plate against the CEO. Again, it's !social if you want to see what happened in Mania 2. But, you know, it's just interesting to see that they always seem to find a way back to each other.
And when you stay in a company as long as, you know, the WWE...
Oh, my God.
I guess that knocked Garthy a little bit silly. I was expecting him to kick out a little bit sooner.
Garthy came back from a minor concussion, and, you know, minor is minor, but make no mistake about it, it is very serious, and something very serious or minor can take you out of your entire career. Garthy looking to go for a rebound, belly-to-belly suplex.
I mean, when it comes to Coop, that man hits like a freight.
Garthy getting fired up, but man, the thing about it too, can you trust the Chosen One now after everything he's done in the past, what, 4 or 5 months here, Kaz?
I mean, the CEO seemed to trust him. I don't see
2.
any reason why we shouldn't.
You know, when you take the WWE Nation or any audience for a ride one too many times, you know, it's the same story. The boy who cried wolf. At what point do you just stop believing in them? Crossbody.
There by Garthy.
But a counter though. Oh, DDT.
Oh.
Flat back right there by the Chosen One, and the Beast is putting on a very dominant performance here, Kaz. Up in the air he goes. My God. Unreal. This is smart too. I mean, all the power. Garthy's tosses and suplex are the legs, the hips, and Coop just picking apart that left ankle. Suplex, man.
There's few here who can match the strength of the Beast of the Nation.
And Coop, look at Sid Garthy with the choke slam. Up and down goes the Chosen One, center of the ring. Garthy is reeling too. Oh my God. One second away from losing it all, but now it's only one ride from your career. Garthy saving his own ass. Pull into a belly-to-belly suplex.
These two know each other too damn well.
Garthy now trying to take that arm strength away, dislocating the shoulder of the Beast Coop, and now he's actually goes from dislocating the shoulder to cinching in an arm bar right here, Kaz.
The one weakness that the Beast of the Nation has always had is those submissions.
He is always, you know, someone that big. I mean, there's very, very few who can be as flexible as they are big. Coop is not one of those men. Oh, a knee right to the mask, but Coop just shakes it off. He is feeding off the WWE energy. Garthy again, though, textbook suplex here. He's just sticking to the basics, and it is working thus far in the Beast in the later half of this match.
I'm just trying to rip at that mask.
There he's looking, oh my God. Thought he was going for like a side, oh. Just tossed him like yesterday's news. Now the trap hold here. Trying to put a little paralysis on Garthy. Ooh, Captain's hook. Garthy, meanwhile, was going to go for a suplex city. Nobody home. Oh, my God. Man.
Kick from... What is this man doing?
Here's what's... Oh, my God. Garthy about to be throwing up his insides after that one. The two. Oh, Garthy's still hanging on, man, but for how much longer?
I don't know how he kicked out of that.
We're going to go around the world with a clubbing right hand. Garthy is reeling. Oh, ducks under the elbow to a neck breaker.
Garthy's got to pick it up to get back on his game here.
Garthy does have to pick it up, and now he's looking to go airborne with a drop kick connects. And now looking to set him up, though, Coop yet again, man. Time after time after time. Counters and goes right into work. Now looking to hook the leg here with the 2, with the 3.
Again, just barely kicking out right there at 3.
Still not enough. Kick to the midsection, but here it comes. The last ride for Garthy here tonight. The Beast connects. Coop going to Atlanta, Georgia. No. Oh. No, we are not worthy, WWA Nation.
The Beast is angry.
Oh my God, how many? This is like the 5th time now tonight. He is just picking him up and throwing him down. Garthy.
That's a solid 8 feet in the air, just straight onto the ground.
Minimum. Listen, WWA Nation, Garthy again. Not doing any German suplex or anything too crazy. You can tell he's in a lot of pain right now, Kaz.
He's trying to rip that mask off of Coop again.
Now going to go for the cover here, the 1. Meanwhile, right hook to the abdomen here, the Beast. I thought he was setting up a choke slam, Kaz, but nobody was home. Now we're going to set him up. Garthy counters. Set him up, going to go for a rebound belly to belly, and it connects.
Garthy's got to figure something out here before he gets too tired out. Otherwise, Coop is just going to continue to dominate this match.
With what momentum he has. The final opportunity. What a moonsault that was by the chosen one. Now for the cover here. 1, 2, throw. Crowd is still, they're chanting holy crap, but I think Garthy was going for an angle slam to his trainer Kurt Angle, but still Coop just miles ahead, it seems, of the competition right now. That probably could have been the last leg for Garthy here tonight. Coop is just,
Oh.
Garthy's starting to take this personal now. Look at him go.
I mean, when your gas tank's on empty, what else can you do?
Deep camel clutch right here, center of the ring. But notice that the hips aren't firmly placed down to the mat, Kaz. Coop can easily bridge up on his knees if he wants to, but Garthy looks to break it up instead. Shot to the midsection by the Beast. Coop here, who is wanting to go to Atlanta, Georgia to fight Michael Grid for the Intercontinental Championship. Oh my God, look at the way that arm is just being bit back.
Coop just pounding away on Garthy there in the corner.
Stomps repeatedly to the chest, caving Garthy in. And now, meanwhile, here comes the Beast. Was going for a last ride, nobody home. Garthy counters. Garthy double leg. This has got to be your shot.
We got one opportunity, Garthy. Otherwise, this is it.
Double leg takedown back to back here. Garthy tried everything. Look at him go. The chosen one stomping on the feet time and time. But he's still not used the ankle lock yet here. Perhaps he's trying to set it up right now, Kaz. Oh no, Garthy!
Oh!
Garthy was so close to getting a choke slam. Flapjack, he faked a snake eyes there. Goes for it again, choke slam, duck through an ankle pick, ankle lock, he's got an ankle lock. Coop nowhere to go. Garthy's got it. Garthy gets
Coop, you
Coop
gotta
to
slide
tap.
over. Ah,
Coop taps. Garthy is going to Atlanta, Georgia.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest and is the #1 contender for the WWA Men's Intercontinental Championship. This is the chosen one, Garthy!
impressive showing there from both men. But Garthy just was able to pull it out. Barely.
That was amateur wrestling one-on-one. Coop went back to the well one too many times with a choke slam. Garthy dug to an ankle pick and secured it with an ankle lock. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on to night 2 of the trade deadline day. Havoc starts right now. Don't you adjust the dial. I'll see you there, my friends.
Let's have ourselves a little chat.
WWA Nation! Welcome everyone, boys and girls, turn of all ages! My name is Evan, and don't you dare adjusting the dial whatsoever! Night 2 at WWA, Havoc, live.
Test is set for one fall. With a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Ref Slayer, Shane Morgan.
It is no secret about the recent news that has went down in Kirby, and it is extremely unfortunate. Everybody, you know, all the love for Kirby, especially even what happened here in season 4. But man, you have this emotional roller coaster you're riding on, and you're going against Shane Morgan. That's a tough task here, Kaz.
I gotta tell you, people put a lot of hype behind Shane Morgan, but personally, I'm not behind it, man.
See,
I don't get the hype.
I love the guy. You know, I think he's got all the tools. I think he can just do so many great things, man. He doesn't have the right attitude, but
the big thing for me is passion.
that's it.
And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, he is a former WWA Intercontinental Champion. This is the one, the only, Kirby.
You know, a lot of people are going to think that maybe Kirby's a little bit too busy. Maybe Kirby's got a lot in his head, but maybe, just maybe, this has cleared up Kirby's mind enough to get him in the game here in WWA. It might just be enough to get Kirby over that finish line and reset some things for him.
I mean, it literally is losing a loved one. You know, so much blood, sweat, and tears you have put into this. And hopefully not blood, but you know what I'm talking about. When you put so much into a federation like Kirby did, and for it just to come to a sudden close is heartbreaking. And you know, as you're going to see here, obviously he is going to forever remain the Don of his attire there. with the CWL colors. But I'm saying to say, even someone like Shane Morgan, who's defeated Lethal Wire, Shawn Michaels, Mex, the name goes on and on. You got to look at it like this. I mean, that is a huge void to fill, and is the golden buy-in briefcase opportunity what could do it, Kaz?
Well, I mean, you could look at it as a
Frog
void.
splash!
Oh, just one there. You could look at it as a void, but could you also look at it as a weight off of you? As much as you love something,
Yeah.
it could just be a weight lifted off of your shoulders.
You know, just people don't even realize too how close the CEO was from, closing down doors in season 3, Kaz, before, we had commentators, PP Productions, a creative team. Like, it takes a lot.
I hope we do help take the weight off you at least, but it's gotta be a process, and maybe this could get Kirby's head back in the game. The Ramblin' Rabbit could win here and then go on to capture that briefcase.
Hip toss! A golden buy-in briefcase here again. Oh my God, just leap to the top to a diving body splash. It's going to take a little bit for the WWA Nation, obviously, to warm up to Kirby after everything that has happened this season, but, time heals all wounds, Kaz.
No, I'm looking at social media right now. You could probably call Kirby the biggest babyface in our company at the moment.
Well, I'm just listening to Columbus, Ohio. I mean, Ohio's a weird place anyways, but...
Yeah, there's a reason I'm doing this remotely.
Yeah. Shane Morgan now mocking Kirby here. He's now oh my God, what a stiff woo chop that was.
Whoa.
And all it takes too is one ref stomp. As Shane Morgan against Canadian moonsault connects here.
I gotta tell you, props to Shane Morgan for not attacking our refs.
Ooh.
Is old Bob Van Dam our longest tenured ref at this point?
Absolutely, he sure is. One count, Kirby fighting on, man. It's crazy thing, too. We were talking about Ronin and OG, but make no mistake about it, who was leading the charge was Kirby for Havoc for that time.
And I mean, Kirby got the win at the pay-per-view for the WWA as well.
Yeah. Oh my God, and the rage of the Ramblin' Rabbit as he busts open Shane Morgan too. Are we feeding off Columbus, Ohio, but nobody is buying it. Listen, social media is one thing, but sometimes the house show, or not the house show, the live crowd is a different audience, and Columbus is just weird.
Yeah, I've never trusted Ohio.
Snap suplex that is to Kirby right now. The Ramblin' Rabbit's in a bad way, but Shane Morgan's right eye is in a worse way. Is that blood? I don't know if the cut's right in the eye or above the eye. Shane's still able to see through. Ripcord knee.
Oh, Shane setting it up.
He's going to go for that scorpion kick, what took out Jack Dixon just a bit ago. Boom!
Nails it right on the back of the head.
Right on the back of the head with the cover. Now Shane Morgan going to go to Atlanta, Georgia. Kirby with the .5. Ooh. There we go. Beautiful enziguri from a kneeling position, but there's Shane Morgan right back in the driver's seat, man. Oh, man!
Oh, man!
Oh!
Whoa! Kirby! Kirby's right on top of him.
Put him away!
Clip it. Ship it.
Oh, Shane Morgan, though, catches Kirby as he was trying to get up. Kirby battles back. Enziguri as Shane Morgan.
What a reversal there from Kirby. Oh my goodness.
And it's crazy the recovery time of Shane Morgan. I mean, it is going to be on the highlight reel, that's for sure, but Shane Morgan wants people to forget about it as quick as they can. Sets him up. Kirby snake eyes right into the apron.
And there you guys go. If you type in !SL, you can get your very own Stream Loots cards.
Absolutely.
With the WWA, your favorite wrestlers.
Right there, throwback of Kirby when he had on that dark gray rambling rabbit mask. Oh my.
Kirby taking maybe the smart route.
Recoup. I mean, it's only
just got back in at the count.
both in a stalling position right there. Who was going to be the aggressor? And Kirby baited him in, but Shane Morgan reaches right with a rope break. And, you know, coming up here, we got the men's, the ladder match. Whoever wins this, they'll seal the final slot. Beautiful Falcon Arrow. But, man, we're going to talk about the women's matchup here that's coming up next between Amber Blackwell, Victoria Townsend. And we're also they also have a women's buy-in briefcase as well.
Indeed. It's going to be interesting to see who comes out of that on top.
But we'll reveal the names here in just a second as Kirby, though, rolls through. Beautiful clothesline. Now, again, look at Kirby, just ravage shots to that open wound. Again, though, Kirby's emotions starting to get the better of him. He's looking a little careless right now, Kaz. Oh, wow! Spinning elbow right to Shane's eye. Kirby is going to the clash.
Goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, this is the one, the only, Kirby.
He caught Shane Morgan right where it hurt.
The eye. In the bloody eye, boom. I mean, you talk about someone who just folded like an accordion. That was Shane Morgan, man.
I mean, when you get hit on a cut like that, you don't want to get up.
The emotions fueling the Ramblin' Rabbit as he is the sixth man to go to the golden buy-in briefcase. So as we come over back to the world.
The following contest is set for one fall. The 15-minute time limit. Introducing first. Ladies and gentlemen, she is one of the newcomers of the WWA. This is Amber Blackwell.
Some boos and some fears for this rookie Amber Blackwell, and I don't blame him here, Kaz. I mean, look at the demeanor.
I've expressed it before. Every time I have it, just a scary individual, someone who you do not want to see in a dark alley. And God, she has proven it in the ring too.
Yeah.
That she can be a terrifying force.
Low key 7704, welcome to the nation, my friend. Make sure you get a link to the Discord down below, and welcome to the #1 E-Federation on Twitch, the WWA. Happy Sunday to you, my friend, and also happy Sunday to every single person sitting inside the Coliseum today. We're a little over 30 minutes remain. Apparently, we have a big surprise, a big main event, and two rookies looking to make their first pay-per-view appearance. Woo! Big fight field, baby.
I gotta tell you, in a ladder match environment, who are you more scared of? Someone like Amber or someone like Victoria Townsend?
Victoria Townsend.
Do you think she's got that unknown factor with her?
I think she's got the power factor.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I think
I'm talking about the person one now.
Yeah, yes. I think if like to your reference, I think Victoria Townsend is the Cain. You know, she is going to be the X Factor. But Victoria Townsend, number one, has to beat Amber Blackwell. But on the flip of the coin for Amber Blackwell's defense, Amber Blackwell is just so unpredictable. And I don't know.
And her opponents. She as well is one of the newcomers of the WWA, the Mercenary, Victoria Townsend.
You know, I heard a rumor that she's part robot.
Not. I could see it the way she works, and it's crazy to think too that she's 0 for 2, but she has been put on big time matches.
Indeed, she has. It wouldn't surprise me if this could be her first win tonight, but man, she is facing quite the terrifying individual.
Calm down, PC.
Hello?
Oh, I'm good. I'm sorry. I'm good. Apparently I apparently have a Windows notification. I needed to do. I got
that?
It.
You see, that also sounded like the Christmas alarm. You need to be very careful. The big man doesn't like that.
Okay, sorry. Put the red alert. Meanwhile, up in the air. Oh my! What a chaotic elbow that was.
Indeed, it was.
So strong and stocky. Just Victoria Townsend's. She's a much like. Oh man, I almost said it. Man, she could almost be stronger than Ginger.
It's very possible. I mean, it's very hard when it comes down to it. The three strongest women in the division, Natalya, Ginger, and Queen Nina Rose. But Victoria Townsend's got to be up there. We just got to gauge where that is.
And now here we go, just works on the lower back right now. And it is interesting to see where these two ladies, how they're going to stack up. This really is the strength versus the unpredictable X Factor in Amber Blackwell. And Amber's been making her, making just shockwaves with this mandible claw-like maneuver, getting win after win. Suffered one loss, but that is it thus far.
Whoa! The power game behind Victoria.
Oh my
Townsend.
God!
Oh, crazy.
She's showcasing it right here to Amber Blackwell. Amber does not have an answer just yet, but never count her out. And Victoria Townsend, too. It's crazy because she did this to Riley. She did this to Zoe Raven. But she still came up with the loss. Oh, man. Face first to the canvas.
Like we say every time, it just takes a little while for you to get used to the way things go around here in the WWA. And once you figure it out, you've got it figured out. And I think Victoria is one of those ones who can figure it out quick.
Sarah, welcome to the... Sarah, welcome to the nation, my friend. Make sure you get a link to the Discord down below. Amber Blackwell, springboard moonsault to her first DDT. There's that X Factor.
The agility, the quickness of Amber Blackwell.
But meanwhile, I think Victoria was starting to second guess herself. That's not the time to do so.
Whoa.
Coming on in here. Again, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Because right now, the best women in the game, bar none in the division here. Two rookies too, man. Just think of what their potential is going to be. I mean, you're looking at names too here, Kaz. You're looking at Bree, Riley, RoseWolf. My God. Oh, for the love of God. Just, oh!
Send some love to Scott Hall.
I know, R.I.P. to Scott Hall with that almost throwaway Razor's Edge. And now around the world with a clubbing right hand. It has been all Victoria Townsend, but that has really been the theme of her matches, though, Kaz. Oh, trouble!
Oh.
In paradise!
She's just all over Amber Blackwell.
Thumbs up, thumbs down. She wants to go to Clash of the Champions, but the thing about Amber Blackwell is she loves the misery.
Indeed, she does.
Victoria Townsend, oh my.
Two women you're just going to have to keep an absolute eye on.
Victoria, oh, gets countered. Oh, excellent counter by Amber Blackwell, but Victoria rolls the hips free. Amber with a running knee.
Take that arm clean out of nowhere.
2. Hits a spear as Amber Blackwell to Victoria. The girl named Tex may not make it 2. Two ladies are really going back and forth right now. Amber looking to go airborne right now. Victoria's dazed. Top rope hurricane rana, but nobody was home. Victoria again, beautiful fisherman suplex. And now, my God, what a submission maneuver this is.
Oh. How do you even combat someone who's just this much stronger than you?
Ask everyone Nina Rose has fought.
There's not many.
Not many.
We can say that, and then you know they've won. Oh! No, not again!
Good God!
That was one-handed!
Oh my God! Victoria Townsend! Oh
Just
man!
Combination.
2, if that, okay, that's got to be the Hadouken then, right? I mean,
Oh,
holy shit!
I didn't play Street Fighter.
I didn't either. I just heard of the name.
The wet nap. Taking a fall from Anthony's foot.
God. Fall with style, as Buzz Lightyear like to say. Man.
Anthony's former signature move before he moved on to the 8-9 driver. Oh.
Here we gotta go top rope springboard lion salt connects. Amber Blackwell right now starting to get on the comeback here. Gosh, she again biting the fingers.
And again.
And these two ladies need to be careful. It's only 15 minutes.
I mean, these two are just slugging it out with one another.
They want to go to the Clash, and I don't blame them. Two rookies.
Victoria Townsend has been extremely dominant this match. But now Amber Blackwell is taking it back, giving her every scrap back.
You know, the crazy thing, too, is someone that has that much strength as Victoria Townsend. Good night. Amber Blackwell may be on Dream Street. She isn't. Oh, man. I was going to say is how much strength is in Victoria Townsend. Victoria has got an iron lung to her, Kaz.
And that's one thing we've always seen with some of the bigger wrestlers, is that they're unable to keep going and keep doing these power moves But Victoria's proven us all that she can go. Oh, God, these curb
For
stomps.
the love of God. And Amber just takes it like she's still kicking out of these things. I may have just bitten off more than I could chew here, though. Bob Van Dam with the 2. Oh, for the love of God.
These two just killing each other.
Anthony, you
Neither
got a
one of them
time?
will give up.
Blackwell to
on the shoulders.
GTS to a German suplex.
God.
There's that knee of Amber Blackwell.
Doesn't think it's enough.
He's trying to go for that reverse DDT again, but miscalculated the setting. Amber Blackwell now taking off here to the ropes. Tornado DDT!
Lean on the crown.
And I think Victoria's starting to feel it here. Backstabber. We have not seen much offense from Victoria since this fury of Amber Blackwell here. Oh my!
Good night.
That spinning roundhouse. Victoria Townsend, for the love of God. Who's going to the clash? Diving body splash. Amber in a sense of desperation, perhaps too. This lady fight forever. Oh my God.
Has anyone got a coin to flip?
Oh my God. Jawbreaker by Victoria Townsend here. Double-handed choke toss. Victoria trying everything to put Amber away. Putting Amber away 2 after 2 after 2. But 2 is not enough.
These ladies just giving us an absolute show. They steal it every single time.
We saw this, though, on multiple times. Victoria Townsend hits it. Is she going to go to her first pay-per-view? Oh, it was a 2.
Goodness.
Spear, she just front flipped over it. What is happening? For the love of God.
Oh, God, another sunset flip power bomb.
Anthony says we are under 5 minutes here right now, Kaz.
Might just have to throw them both in there.
You apologize.
These ladies are just back and forth.
I know. I was getting ready to say I'm supposed to be doing my job. I'm just so locked in right now. I mean, Amber won't quit. Victoria can't put away Amber. So what's the answer? Count out? Oh, God, please no. God, please no. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Oh, my.
Oh, no. Victoria Townsend. Oh, my God almighty.
Oh, God.
Victoria Townsend. Unbelievable athleticism.
And it lifts her up.
Deadlift power
Power
slam.
slam.
What is happening here? Amber gets up.
How in the world?
Corkscrew.
Oh, God.
For the love of God. What?
These two women are showing up the rest of the women's division. Yokai. My God.
Backbreaker. This is not the main event.
It is not.
There's still one more match.
Bob Van Dam back up to the count of 4. What's Anthony got on the time?
Anthony's saying that we're almost out.
Another slam.
Look at that blackout slam. Shades of King Blackheart with that move, and now she's just posing over Amber Blackwell, but I can barely speak because Columbus is going bananas here. Seconds! 60 seconds!
God.
Oh no!
Whoa.
Oh
The kick
no!
missed.
She's gonna hit it! The blood
Blood
gulch!
gulch.
The 2! For the love of God!
You've got to be kidding me. Yeah, I know, Victoria.
Oh!
What in the world?
35 seconds! Blackout slam with the cover! 2! 3! Oh my God!
Victoria Townsend has done everything that she can to put Amber Blackwell away.
Less than 20 to go! Victoria counters! Forearm turns around! Pump handle to a slam! 5 seconds!
Hit her!
You gotta do it! Oh my God, we're in a time limit draw! And the lady's still fighting!
Are we not?
We gotta go back to the main
still
stage.
going.
You know, I can handle the snide remarks from people who will say I'll never be good enough or smart enough to be at the top, but the blatant disregard for my matches and surprise when I win, if that's what it takes to prove I belong here, in that ring, I will put everything in. You want bloodshed? You want violence? To prove my worth that I'm not the weak link in this company, you don't want another egotistical fighter. You want the wolf who's backed into the corner fighting for her life. The rogue who bares her fangs to end anyone insane enough to draw near. You want that wolf? Fine. But don't forget, every rose has its thorns. And you have...
The following contest is set for one fall! And this is the main event of the evening. Introducing first. Ladies and gentlemen, she was the #1 overall draft pick of the WWA in Season 4. This is Zoe Raven.
Moments before, Kaz, we had a interesting trade that happened. But moments before, when you get positive news you wanted, I should say, that's momentum heading into this bout.
Indeed it is. She's got to be feeling on top of the world, getting that news that she wanted to go over to Breakout. Now she's getting it. And her last match on Havoc for now is going to be a #1 contendership for the IC title. You've got to be on top of the world.
She's been studying Marina Constantina. Those two have been calling each other out back and forth. Zoe Raven wants the gold bad.
She does, but she's got a giant obstacle in her way, and that is the momentous, the just uprising of, and you could say a long time coming for Serena Tenebra.
And her opponents. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the goddess of the nation, Serena Tenebra.
The match that made her was that behind enemy lines, and Serena Tenebra has just been picking up wins left and right after that. And it's crazy thing because she lost behind enemy lines too, Kaz.
it's crazy because a whole year she's kind of been in the back.
What's going on here?
Anthony.
The match is starting, but
Well, let me help you there.
I guess we're back for the second week in a row now.
I have no idea what that was, but look, dude, I've told you about the anti-hacking software. It's easy.
Oh, switch knee by Serena Tenebra right here. There is no
I'm gonna
time
have to
limit
get
draw.
Anthony later.
We will have a decisive winner here tonight, Kaz.
Yes, indeed. No time limit draw. Like I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by a promo package.
I still don't understand.
I don't get it. I don't get it one bit. A year we've been waiting to see. Oh! A year we've been waiting to see kind of Serena finally hit the ropes, finally get into the zone that she needs to be. And behind enemy lines was that way for her to do it.
Oh my God, Zoe Raven's athleticism. Standing front flip counter to a Hurricane Rana. Zoe Raven, I mean, it's insane, her athletic ability.
Oh.
But Eugene is coming in raiding. Raiders, welcome on in. Raiders, my name is WorldZY. This is the #1 E-Federation on Twitch, the WWA. Eugene, that was Fall Guys, and welcome on into the show. We had a fantastic day as a burning hammer kick out at 1 by Zoe Raven here. Springboard super kick, nobody home.
I've been notified that a large amount of space unicorns have just flooded their way into the arena.
And he's the leader of the Space Unicorns, my man, but oh my God. Serena Tenebra, I think he's getting a little too excited, and if we can, by the way, Nation, we will shout Eugene out right at the end of the stream, please, or end of the matchup, please and thank you. But what I was going to say, thank you so much, Eugene. Serena Tenebra came out and admitted that she was looking for acceptance from the CEO, acceptance from the WWA Nation. And you know that it reminds me of like a young Rocky Maivia who just wanted to be loved by the fans, but the iconic die Rocky die. You know, and when you
that's
just
all you heard.
That's all you heard. And the same thing, replace that with just sheer boos for Serena Tenebra.
Actually, there's probably another word that would piss her off even more.
Distraction.
Distraction. And now she's starting to overcome it. She's starting to get to the point where
she wanted all along.
Separating herself from all that.
Yep.
No.
These two had no love lost. I mean, it was Serena Tenebra that was the victim to Zoe Raven's debut and her first match at Mania 3.
What goes around comes around. I tell you that now.
Zoe Raven, my God. I mean, we saw Serena Tenebra. She could take an absolute mauling. Right now, oh, beautiful chop block. But, oh my God, beautiful code breaker. Zoe Raven, frequent covers we've been seeing thus far in this contest, Kaz.
Indeed, many frequent covers. You've got to try to get that knockout blow, though, when you know you can get it. When it comes to quick pins, I guess it's just a wear away thing on your opponent. It's not going to do too much.
Snap DDT.
Oh. Takes them out of their element.
Well, you're absolutely right. It does take them out of their element, and Serena Tenebra is an absolute fighter, but Zoe Raven, we have seen her time and time, you know, the way she's done things with that rainbow cutter of hers, the Noctis Finis, that submission maneuver, that shout out to Buldacano every single time. Zoe Raven has put away some big names in the division, Kaz.
Oh, man. Well, going up to the top.
Serena Tenebra looking to take flight here. Whisper in the wind. Connects!
Oh!
That was a hell of a lot of distance.
That height.
I know. Picture perfect, some would say, but not enough to put the #1 overall draft pick away.
I guess the goddess has wings, man.
Goes for low kicks here. And you know, it's funny because they don't look effective at face value, but I mean, that just wears your body down, kick after kick. And Zoe Raven is just being so calculating thus far.
Yeah, she has been picking apart Serena, but Serena has gotten in all the big blows.
Taking a little too much time, drags Serena Tenebra away from the ropes, but it is smart thinking. Only one count. Pulls up Serena to her feet here. Oh my God.
Oh.
But Zoe Raven is immediately not done. She
Oh.
back to back, and now the rope break. Go for the 1-2 there. That spellbinder cutter of hers, it usually puts away time and time again, but you know, that was that misstep. She took too much time dragging her away. She got to go straight cover, but Serena, although short, still can reach for those ropes. A nailing DDT by Serena Tenebra. Ooh.
Clinched me on the way down.
2. And we've seen that submission maneuver that Serena Tenebra has been pulling off recently. Oh my! Middle rope to a forearm. It's a phenomenal forearm, but I didn't want to get in trouble there.
Well, too late now.
Yeah, I know. You're here for one more week. Both these ladies, I mean, really want to go to that one-on-one opportunity, and I do not blame him. I mean, you're still going to get an opportunity at the pay-per-view, but man, I don't want to be a part of the ladder match.
Yeah, that ladder match can make or it will definitely break you.
It's taken years off your career, that's for sure. Hell, I saw in catering, the protector, but she slipped on the top rope, Serena Tenebra.
Not quite the distance she wanted.
I saw Giovanni Romano, who's in the men's Golden Buy-In briefcase match, was watching the Money in the Bank from Mania 23, and that's where Jeff Hardy crushed Edge with that ladder.
I remember that one where Kennedy picked up Jeff Hardy and did the green blade plunge from the top of a ladder.
And then did it to Hornswoggle. I mean, this is what it's not like he's watching for fandom. I mean, he is, but this is what he wants to do. So imagine what the ladies who steal the show, what they're going to do. Bree's been in many ladder matches. Coming up in here was going to go for that sit-out suplex, but Zoe Raven, backdoor German suplex.
Oh. Beautiful reversal there.
Zoe was feeling it, but just a straight forearm that dropped Serena Tenebra down.
Serena switched over with that dragon screw. Oh.
Every time, though.
Forth.
The longer it's going, I got to give the advantage to Zoe Raven. She keeps on keeping on. Serena is a fighter.
Yes, Serena's been getting in these big power moves consistently.
Now going to hook the leg here. The cover 1, the 2, the throw. Oh my God almighty. That was as close to his 3 as you could get. I'd be careful, Zoe. Oh my! Wait, though!
Oh,
Serena's got it locked in right now. She's got it locked deep. After that backbreaker, too much pressure, and Serena Tenebra is going to face Maria Constantina.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest and is the #1 contender to the WWA Women's IC Championship. This is Serena Tenebra.
Serena got that submission in so quick, I didn't even see it coming.
Backbreaker to the submission maneuver. One, I mean, when you have that much screaming agony in your lower back, Zoe was stuck. And ladies and gentlemen, I would say, or go home, but actually, as a matter of fact, Michelangelo. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm being told that this actually is the end of the WWA show right now. But we're gonna go home with a trade here. Kaz, it's been a pleasure. Nation, give the flowers, give the hearts to Kaz here for pulling double duty.
No, don't.
We're gonna do it here. I've got this magical button. I can mute him for 10 seconds. Give him all the love right now. Spread the love for him, please. Thank you so much. He did not have to do it, but appreciate him more than anything. But we're going to sit back here 7 days, Clash of the pay-per-view, but we are not done, Kaz. Thank you so much, but I'm going to press this play button, and I'm going to head to Atlanta, Georgia right now.
All right, I'll be there. I'll see you there, man.
I'll see you, buddy. Take care. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the final trade of Trade Deadline Day. And the newest signee for Havoc.
From Seattle, Washington, ladies and gentlemen, he is a Season 1 veteran of the WWA. Was once the longest reigning breakout heavyweight champion for the first time in his career. Havoc welcomes Chad from Finance.
Visit you inside your dreams, you'll see me at the tip top. Nightmare to your team, now your album's about to flip flop. Saving all my green, I'm raining singles down like drip drop. Drip, drip, don't you ever give me lip. They try to put me in a tomb, I just pop right out the crib. I came in like Sonic Boom, meet your doom. Take the lick, a dozen rappers in a room, and all 12 are getting hit. See me robbing rappers like it's Gotham, he's too tough to stop him. These